Gentleman yields back. Dr. Murphy is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just a point of inquiry. Can we subpoena the D.C. City Council? Do you know if we're able to subpoena the D.C. City Council?
We do have that authority. We invited Mr. Charles Allen. Mr. Charles Allen rejected the invitation to attend. We did not.
I don't know why this crime and the safety of individuals within this community is a partisan issue. I don't get it. I don't get it. Bullets can kill Democrats just as well as they can kill Republicans and innocent individuals. There is a reason that criminals should be prosecuted. I'll remind our colleagues that money for prosecutors doesn't matter if the laws don't allow them to be prosecuted, period. So, you know, I'm just going to remind everybody here, the Michael Brown incident in St. Louis was a tragic one, but the bullet holes were in the top of his head, showing that he did not have his hands up. He was charging the police officer, period. That's when so much of this started, and truth matters when we're dealing with these things. This is infuriating. It's absolutely infuriating. We're allowing a city council to let havoc be wreaked in this town because they don't like law enforcement. It's time for the adults to come back in the room and make this country and this city safe. Questions to, our Mr. Pemberton. Can you tell me when we're dealing with police chases, what the policies are in this city?
The Metropolitan Police Department has very strict policies on vehicle pursuits. The only vehicles we're allowed to pursue would be when a violent felony is committed and if we believe there's an imminent threat of serious bodily injury or death if we don't pursue that.
Tell me about carjacking. What happens with those?
In certain circumstances, officers would be able to pursue those vehicles. In reality, most of those pursuits are called off by management officials.
Because of what reason?
The perceived danger that there could be, or possible bad public relations for a vehicle pursuit.
You know, I had a condo here in town. There were 5 shootings in 3 months. My wife would take our dog out just in the median to relieve itself, and I felt no longer safe for my wife. And I'll be damned if I'm going to risk my life coming up here to serve the people of North Carolina and serve the country and get shot doing it, just because the city council here is absolutely derelict in their duty to protect the citizens in which they are charged. Just following up with that, as far as jurisdictional grounds, what happens if the police chase an individual outside D.C. into Maryland or any of the surrounding communities? What happens with that chase?
In certain circumstances, Metropolitan Police officers would be permitted to pursue a vehicle into other jurisdictions, but most often in reality those pursuits are called off.
When you have discussions with the city council, what's the tenor of those? Are you immediately, because of the role in which you are placed, are they immediately adversarial?
Yes. Many of the meetings that we've made with city council members that we thought would be productive, they would send low-ranking staff members and not show up themselves. And then we would try to have conversations with those individuals, which I would imagine were not even related.
You know, it's interesting, D.C. wants statehood, and this is the type of legislative body that they demonstrate themselves to be. How in hell could people want that, anything other than reasons than being political, that they want 2 more votes in the Senate? They have not shown the ability to protect their citizens. And, you know, our Capitol Police do a fantastic job, but if our D.C. police are handled, what am I supposed to think if, God forbid, my wife gets carjacked and the criminal who does that is literally slapped on the wrist to go out and do it again? We're in our nation's capital, for God's sake. I just don't get it. What is the purpose of allowing criminals back on the street to repeat their offenses? Can you give some examples? I'd love to hear this. You know, the carjacking thing absolutely destroys me. We had a member of our own body carjacked by 3 individuals at gunpoint. Person got slapped on the wrist. What are we supposed to do this? What kind of pursuit policies actually will allow our officers to actually do something about it? And God forbid we do it, we turn them into the prosecuting attorneys, and they just push them right back on the street. What does that do to the morale?
Officers do not want to work in an environment where their work is meaningless. People join the policing profession because they want to help their community. This isn't a job where you get rich. This is a municipal government position, and people typically take this job because they like what they're doing.
And they put their lives on the line for the safety of the citizens that they protect, yet they're not, it's just a circular firing squad. You know, I'm not allowed to carry a gun unless I go through hoops and hoops and hoops, but then I'm only in a specific area. And I'll be damned if I'll let a criminal hurt my wife. God forbid he tries to do something to me. I feel sorry for him, to be truth be told. That this should happen. This is absolutely against what the laws of the United States should dictate, and here we are allowing our own individuals to wreak crime across this nation, and damn it, it's a damn partisan issue, and I just don't get it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll yield back.